Third time the charm. Hello, bookish friends. My name is Drew. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Drew's Ambitious Reading, and for today's video, I am very excited to come at you with a February new releases video. And so, this is exactly what the title is. We go over all the February new releases. As you can see, quite a few of them I've already had, and I haven't read them yet, but some of them I will be reading this month because I'm honestly just so excited. I have my little paper. It's actually thick paper here for all the new releases that I don't have yet. So we're gonna just go through these. Future me, sorry for all the editing you have to do, because there's a lot of books that I don't have yet, but that I know I'm either on hold for at my library or that I will buy eventually. So let's get started because we have a lot. So my first new release that I don't know if I'm actually gonna read, I'm gonna wait for all the book reviews to come out, but that is Bride by Ali Hazelwood. This is a new book by Ali Hazelwood. The synopsis says, a dangerous alliance between a vampire bride and an alpha werewolf becomes a love deep enough to sink your teeth into this new paranormal romance. So I don't know if I'll love this one just because of the genre and because I haven't read a single Ali Hazelwood book, but I know a lot of you guys are excited for it, so I thought I would add this onto my list. Coming out February 27th, this one I'm on hold for, and this sounds amazing. It's a Viking story, and that is A Fate Inked in Blood by Daniel L. Jensen. This is a adult fantasy standalone novel, and this says, a shielded maiden blessed by the gods battles to unite a nation under a power-hungry king, while also fighting her own growing desires for his fiery son in the Norse-inspired fantasy romance of the best-selling author. So, yeah, really excited for this. Sorry for my voice. I don't know why it sounded like that, but this comes out February 27th. February 6th, I don't have this yet, but I'm on hold for it at my library, is The Teacher by Freida McFadden. This is a new Freida McFadden thriller that I know everybody and their mom is going to be reading this book. I haven't read it yet, obviously, because I don't own it, but this one says, a mind-bending psychological thriller. And so this says, lesson 1, trust no one. Eve has a good life. She gets up each day, get a kiss from her husband Nate, and heads off to teach math at a local high school. All as it should be, except dun dun dun. So that comes out February 6th, or that one is already out on February 6th. Let me actually go through all my February 6th new releases because a lot of them are already out. As I'm filming this video, it is February 17th. As I'm filming this video, so let me go through my February 6th new releases. Next I have is a book I don't know if I'll read as well, but that is The Tainted Cup by Robert Jackson Bennett. I know he's a very popular adult fantasy author, and this one comes out, is already out, but this one says, in Detentria's most opulent mansion, a high imperial officer lies dead, killed to all appearances, when a tree spontaneously erupted from his body, even in the canton at the border of the empire, where contagious abound and the blood of the Leviathan works strange magical changes. It's a death at once terrifying and impossible. So, it sounds interesting. I feel like when I read stuff out loud, they sound a lot better, even though I feel like it's not. Ooh, this one I do own. So I borrowed this from my library, so I'm actually reading this after my current read, and that is Winston Chu versus the Wingmisters. Yeah. This is book 2 and the finale to the Winston Chu duology from Stacey Lee. Spoiler alert for my February wrap-up. I just read book 1 this month and it was absolutely adorable. Such a fun, fast-paced, also deals with some heavy topics of like losing a father and death of a family member as well, and just a lot of found family tropes in here, and it was just a fun, quick, easy middle grade read. I don't know when this is due exactly. Good thing I keep my receipt. Oh, March 5th. So I have like a couple weeks left to read this. Definitely want to read this sooner rather than later though. But like I said, this is book 2 of the series, so I don't really want to talk too much about it without spoiling book 1. But I'm sure we pick up right where we left off in book 1 as well. So that's pretty exciting. Another February 6th new release I have is one I'm over the moon excited for, and I'm should be reading this right now, but I'm not. And that is All This Twisted Glory by Sabaa Tahir, or wow, not Sabaa Tahir, by Tahereh Mafi. Oh my gosh. This is the third and not final. Apparently we found out on the launch event day that this is going to be a 5-book series, so we only got 2 more books coming to us. I absolutely love this universe. This is like a new favorite series of mine. This Woven Kingdom and These Infinite Threads were both 5-star reads for me, so I expect nothing less than that from this third installment. Everybody thought this was the finale of a trilogy until Tahereh Mafi herself said that there's going to be 5 books. So I'm honestly excited. Hopefully this will be in my February wrap up. If not, it'll be definitely read in March, because I think this will go for one of the reading challenges I have from March. So hopefully sometime soon I'll read this, and I don't know, I'm just really excited. Again, another sequel that I can't really talk about, but just know I have my copy already, so yay. Another February 6th release I have that I own already is Tales of the Celestial Kingdoms by Sue Lynn Tan. This is a short story collection from the Daughter of the Moon Goddess duology. I don't know what the name of that series is. I read book 1, absolutely loved it, gave it 5 stars. I just bought book 2 recently. I think my book haul is already up, so you should have seen that in my book haul. But I'm super excited to be back in this world, especially because I haven't read Heart of the Sun Warrior yet. But hopefully with having this in my hand now, I can pick up Heart of the Sun Warrior. It's over there on my TBR cart. And then pick up Tales of the Celestial Kingdom. It's super short, so if I do read it this month, it will definitely be my shortest read of the month. And I think of the year too, but I don't know about that last statement yet. But yeah, short story in a collection set in the Daughter of the Moon Goddess universe. And also, this cover, so pretty. I love it. Another February 6th is actually my March book club pick for Queer Reads. If you don't know, I have a book club called Queer Reads, and I am the host of it. I also am very excited to announce that we're going to have an author interview with this author at the end of March. I'm so excited. I've been talking with Jamie for quite a few months, ever since she gave me a copy of this book. And so that is The Absent Underground by Jamie Paquin. I'm so excited to read this one. I'm sad that I didn't read this in time before publication date, but hopefully, again, now that I have this in my hand, I do have the audiobook from Libby, so maybe I'll listen to it over the weekend. But I am pretty excited to read this, and if I don't get to this in February, I'll be okay to push it to March, because like I said, it's my March book club pick. And we're going to have an author interview and a giveaway, so come back to my Instagram at the end of March to see what all the fuss is about. So yeah, super excited to read this. This one says, Moulin Rouge meets Holly Black in a thrilling sapphic friends to lover romance. For Syllabus, the Belle Opiki, I think, city of Sevron is a wild romantic dream filled with cafes, cabarets, and glittering nightclubs. Eager to embrace the city freedom after running away from home, she's traded a high society sororitas for emptying pockets and barren cabinets. At least she has Esme, the girl who offered Syllabus a home, and maybe if either of them dread something more. Like what is sapphic friends to lovers, one of my favorite tropes ever, and this cover is absolutely gorgeous. So this one is already out. Next book I have is also an ARC that I received from the publishers, and I sadly didn't. I started this one, but I haven't finished it, so hopefully this will be in my February wrap up as well. And that's Infinity Alchemist by Kacen Callender. This is the first book in a new young adult fantasy novel, and I believe I'm getting a special edition of this book from Rainbow Crate for February, and if I am, that'll be really exciting because I'm excited to see what their sprayed edges would look like. This one says, featuring trans, queer, and polyamorous characters of color, Infinity Alchemist is a hugely anticipated young adult fantasy novel from the author of Felix Ever After. So yeah, I don't know if there's actually a summary on here or not, but I've enjoyed the first couple of pages that I've read so far. Oh, here is a summary. It says, only an elite few are legal to permit to study the science of magic. So when Ash is rejected by Lancaster's College of Alchemy Science, he takes a job at the school's as the school's groundskeeper instead, forced to learn alchemy and secrets. When he discovered by the condescending and brilliant apprentice Razmay Throne, Ash is sure he's about to be arrested, but instead of calling the reguards, Razmay surprises Ash by making him an offer. Razmay will keep Ash's secret if he helps her find the legendary Book of Source, a sacred text that gives its reader extraordinary powers. It sounds amazing. I'm really enjoying my read of it so far, so hopefully you'll see this wrap up in a reading vlog soon, or even in my February wrap up. Stay. Also released on February 6th. I actually got this one early, and I haven't read this one yet because I haven't read book 4 of this universe, but that is Belong With Me by Jessica Cassolo. This is the 5th and final installment of this She's With Me universe, and I'm so sad and so nervous to say goodbye to this universe because I really love the first 3. I love the original trilogy, and then this is a duology / like spin-off series to the universe. So I think you do have to read the original 3 before reading this duology, but I still need to read Be With Me, which is book 4, hopefully this month, if not sometimes this year. That way I can wrap up this series, because I literally just have the last 2 books I need to read. 5th book of a series, romance YA, a book series I buddy read with my friend Taylor, who we both absolutely love this series, so I'm excited to see where we're gonna go with this finale. So there you go. Also, final February 6th release that I own is A Vicious Game by Melissa Blair. This is the 3rd installment of the Halfling Saga series. I am currently reading book 2 at the moment. I'm like 50 or 100 pages into it right now, and I'm really enjoying being back in this world. I'm buddy reading this series with my friend Lori. We buddy read book 1, and so we're gonna buddy read book 2, 3, and 4. Book 4 does not come out till 2025 though, so that's gonna be a long wait, but hopefully this month, again, you'll see this in my February wrap up. And you'll see all of these in my February book haul as well. On February 13th, we had The Eternal Ones by Naomi Forna. This is the 3rd and final book of the Gilded Ones trilogy as well. I'm so excited to read this. Y'all have no clue. I met Naomi during Y'all West, so I'll leave my Y'all West vlogs up above or down below. Check them out, please. They're amazing. But I met Naomi during Y'all West, the first year that I went, and I was so excited to talk to her about the Gilded Ones because it was a favorite read of mine that year, and so I'm expecting nonetheless from this amazing finale. It's much thicker than the other 2 books combined, so I'm curious to see what all the hype is going to be for this one, but hopefully I love this one as much as I love the first 2. And the final new release that I own before going back to my paper is Heartless Hunter by Christine Solarelli. This one doesn't come out till February 20th, so it comes out this coming Tuesday. I actually have 2 copies of this book now because this book was in this was in 2 book subscription boxes. This is my book of the month copy, and I won't say what my other one is in case you guys haven't received your box yet, but definitely I'm a little annoyed that I have 2 copies of this, but also hopefully that it means it's a good read. I still need to read this one, so hopefully, again, sometime soon. This one says, enemies to lovers doesn't get more high stake than a witch and a witch hunter falling in love. And it's from the New York Times bestselling author. I hate how they put that in every single synopsis. I just realized that. On the night Rune's life changed forever, blood ran in the streets. Now in the aftermath of a devastating revolution, witches have been diminished from powerful ruler to outcasts ruthlessly hunted due to their warning magic, and Rune must hide what she is. So again, another book with enemies to lover, witches, and vampires. Yes, please. And now going back to my paper. We have, on February 13th, we have The Warm Hands of Ghost by Catherine Arden. This is a adult fantasy, maybe historical fiction. This says, during the Great War, a combat nurse searches for her brother, believed dead in the trenches, despite eerie signs that suggest otherwise, in this hauntingly beautiful historical novel. So it's a historical novel, and I don't read a lot of historical novels, so there you go. The Warm Hands of Ghosts. And then skipping this page, because I've already talked about those books. On February 13th, which it's already passed, but on February 13th, we had With a Little Luck by Marissa Meyer. This is book 2 of the Instant Karma series, which I did not know this was going to be a series. So this is book 2. I won't talk too much about it. Just know it's a follow-up to Instant Karma, which I read and actually really enjoyed. On February 6th, we have The Bad One by Melissa Albert. This one says, Goddess, goddess, count to 5 in the morning, who's alive? In the course of a single winter night, 4 people vanishes without a trace across a small town. Like what? I'm sold. I don't need to read too much. February 27th, hopefully my pre-order will come the day of, but that is Fatebreaker by Victoria Aveyard. This is the 3rd and final book of the Realmbreaker trilogy. I'm sad that this trilogy is wrapping up because I, again, love the first 2 novels, and hopefully I will love this finale because pretty stoked for it. It's red. It's one of my favorite colors, so it's definitely going to be on my red shelf right here. On February 27th as well, we have Kindling by Tracy Shee. This is from the best-selling author. Comes as standalone fantasy set against a war-ravaged world where kindling warfare. What? The use of really magic-wielding teenage soldiers has been outlawed. In this rich and evocative novel, 7 kingdoms search for the purpose and identity as they prepare for one final battle. Ooh, it's fans of the 7 Samurai films. Never heard of it, but yeah, I don't know. The summary of this one sounds weird. I'll leave links to Goodreads down below. Another book that came out on February 13th this past week was This Day Changes Everything by Edward Underhill. This is a Dash and Lily meets Fairy Bully's Day Off in this new rom-com LGBT following two queer teens who spends one life-changing day together in New York City. Super cute, perfect for Valentine's. February 27th, we have Tender Beasts by Leslie Sambury. This says, after her private school is rocked by a gruesome murder, a teen tries to find the real killer and clear her brother's name in the psychological thriller perfect for fans of Taking Jake Levinson and Ace of Spades. Both books I loved. Out on February 13th, we have The Split by Kit Frick, another YA thriller from her. Not going to read the synopsis of that one, but just know it's another YA thriller. February 6th, that already came out, was ASAP by Axie O. This is a New York Times bestselling author. Is the much anticipated companion novel to, I haven't read XOXO, following fans' favorite Sawyer, S-O-R-I, the wealthy daughter of a K-pop company owner, and Nathaniel, her K-pop star ex-boyfriend, in a swoon-worthy second chance love story. So if you love second chances, there you go. This one sounds super cute and it's already out, but that is on February 13th it came out, and that was How You Get the Girl by Anita Kelly. This one says is set in a workplace, is a must read for for fans of Love and Other Disasters, which is by the same author, which I own, but I haven't read yet, so that sounds super cute. February 20th, which comes out this week, is Disciple of Chaos by M.K. Loeb. This is the second and final book of the Seven Faceless Saints duology. I have book 1 as a TBR jar pick from February, so hopefully I'll read it soon. February 6th, this one came out, was Relit, 16 Latin remix of classic stories, edited by Sandria Proudman, I think. It says, these 16 stories are by award-winning authors and best-selling YA center a Latinx point of view, is an empowering anthology that reimagined classic through fantasy, sci-fi, and with a dash of magic for fans of A Phoenix Must Burn and Reclaim the Stars. Which I have read A Phoenix First Must Burn, but not Reclaim the Stars yet. And last but not least, I just found out that this is also a companion novel to another book I haven't read yet. But on February 20th, we have Pablo's Curse by Gabe Cole Nova. This is saying, from the author of The Wicked Bargain comes a high-stake race to defeat a curse designed to kill about a teen demon who wants to be a human, a boy cursed to die young, and the murderous island destined to bury them both. So those are all the new releases that I have for February. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, turn your notification on so you don't miss any new videos coming from me soon. And I'm so sorry if that was a little chaotic video. And I hope you enjoy this video. If you did, I'll talk to you guys down in the comments below. Bye! Hello, bookish friends. I just want to see if this is like a good angle for filming, so. Hello, bookish friends. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Drew, and oh my goodness, I forgot to turn my fan off. Hold on. Hello, bookish friends. My name is Drew, and this is... why am I messing up as soon as I get on camera?